Hello SLAPAFISH community, and welcome back to another World Tanks Content video. So in this video, I'm going to be driving the tank of the month, the Talon, which is a tier 7 Soviet medium tank. Now in this video, I'm going to be doing something special. So you're going to be seeing the tank stock. I have no skills and no equipment on my tank at all. And at the very end of this match, you will see my skills and equipment that I have none, except I do have Quick Learner, because if I'm going to be playing a tank, I want to be earning XP on my crew, since Quick Learner does absolutely nothing for your tank. But I am running consumables. So for the main part, this tank is completely stock, and you're going to see how it plays without any skills or equipment or anything like that. Now, is the first thing that you can probably notice is that accuracy, that aim time, that reticle. That is huge. Its bloom is huge. That's pretty much I gotta say. Now, the gun stats of this tank is not the greatest. It's kind of poor. It's definitely kind of poor. So, the aim time is 3 seconds with an accuracy of 0.43, which is insane. It also has terrible moving and turret rotation dispersions. And it has a very, very long reload at 16 seconds. But what about the gun? It has a 5 degrees of gun diversion with 390 damage per shot, with a rate of fire of 3.75 that gives it a DPM of 1,462. So the gun hits hard. It does. It also has decent penetration for its tier. 175 on its standard, 217 on its premium, and 61 on its high explosive, and it's a 122, which means you can overmatch in spots like the top of a T-29's turret. Now, this KV-2 that I'm firing at, you'll definitely see what I'm about to do here. Like, look how long it takes me to aim in, finally find a shot, and you'll never guess what happens when I finally find that perfect shot so I can shoot the KV-2. When the KV-2 finally comes out in the open, when I finally have the reticle loaded and a dreadnought. A friendly dreadnought, as soon as I fire, kind of says, hello, I'm going to protect the enemy KV-2. So, yeah, that was quite annoying. But I did get the kill shot on the KV-2. So anyway, let's talk about the armor of this tank. The turret armor, it's pretty much an IS turret, and which is a little bit weaker, which the IS turret is not as good. It's not a strong turret. So it has 90 millimeters of armor at the front, 70 at the sides, and 70 at the rear. Now, the Talon is also a T-44-122. Now, the T-44 actually has pretty good armor. It has 75 at the front, which is pretty angled, 75 at the sides, and 45 at the rear, which means you can actually side scrape in this tank quite nicely. With your 1,100 hit points, it'll give you great stuff. And if you can put skills and equipment on this tank to get that accuracy better and reload down a little bit better, you definitely can do some really nice things in this tank. What about the vision? 370 meters. Quite poor. You can't really see anything. Mobility is 52.6 forward with a reverse speed of 20 and a horsepower per ton of 16.61. Now, overall, the Talon's a unique tank. If you can get that aim time and accuracy down, have it maxed out with a 9-skill crew and equipment and all that stuff on, get that aim time down, it is a quiet and fun medium tank to play. And right now, it's tank of the month, which means it's $10. And is it worth $10? I mean, tier 7s usually are worth like $35, so if you want to deal with the accuracy of the Talon, but you also want to have some armor and some alpha, what makes this tank really nice for its tier is the alpha. Not a lot of medium tanks. I don't even think any medium tanks at tier 7 actually hits for 390. That's what you got going for it. Most heavy tanks are hitting for like 390 at tier 7. The KV-3, the IS, the IS-2, like a ton of them. Or you got the Tiger that's hitting for 300, and the T-29 that's hitting for 320 or something like that. So you can actually outmatch some of those tanks. And you also have their penetration. So, like, the gun statistics, like the accuracy, the reload, it's terrible. But skills and equipment can get that down, but the alpha is always nice. The armor's great, especially if you're side scraping. Like, it's $10. I think it's worth it for 10. I like the Talon. I don't really bring it out a lot, but I do like playing it once in a while because of how good the gun is. Well, how hard it hits. And you do have the somewhat armor. But hey, at the end of the day, it's your choice. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be having a video on the Talon that has skills and equipment. So you can actually see how this tank actually performs when it's fully kitted out. So yeah. So that match. Also, I didn't mention this tank has a 60% silver rate and a 20% XP rate. So that's quite nice to have. Anyway, right now on screen there's that end card, and go watch the video of the Talon fully equipped with skills and equipment. And yeah. So that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember, SLAPAFISH because war's not. And peace out. See ya.